Leon and Malia present a series of music, events, and celebrations from Hawaii's best love duo.
Leon and Malia present
Wow, what a great introduction.
Yes, it was. My name is Leon.
And I'm Malia.
And I'm KUMU Hula SALLIE YOZA.
Yes, indeed.
And we're here to share about
Yes.
children's music.
So exciting.
Malia and I have been producing children's music, writing and producing children's music for quite some time now. And it's permeated throughout our culture, throughout our schools and everywhere. So we're here to talk a little bit about what is in it and why we wrote it and
The songs,
in particular
and
songs.
you selected them
Yes.
to put into dance.
Yes.
And we're so excited about that.
Exactly. And you know, as an early educator, as a KUMU Hula, these mele, instills the stories, all the mo'olelo, but also talks about our Aina that we live on, especially for our Keiki Aina, the children of the land.
Yes.
So mahalo.
Yes, these are our treasures. Our children are the treasures. And so combined with story, culture, song, dance, we hope to pull it all in together and to give you something really wonderful today.
Yes.
Let's tell you about that one. Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Yes.
You found that on something
did.
big.
On Mokulana.
Mokulana.
Everybody
Go
remember
ahead.
Mokulana? Well, I grew up on the Mokulana and teaching my own children at home, but also my keikis back in 1980s. And this was my first album that I got to educate my students in the preschool about each area and about the pueo, the Hawaiian owl. You know, it's very special to us to have that. For some of our Hawaiian people, it's their amakua.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, and we're so excited to share this hula with you.
Right.
Whisper your name in the forest. In the nighttime you'll be there. Look through the leaves and we'll know that song
song?
Well, this next number is called Jibber Jabber. And we all know about those little minor birds out there that just likes to talk, talk,
Yep,
talk,
they
talk, talk,
do,
talk,
they
talk,
do.
talk. And make all those wonderful noise. But we love them because they mean so much to us, those little minor birds. We grew up with them
Yes.
as a child, and I can't wait to
Well,
share the melody.
Yeah, right. And here, tell us
Yeah, when
how
we
we
were
started,
little, how this song
why
started.
we wrote the song.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but, well, it's because when we were little, and we would get together, all the keiki would get together in one place, and we, a luau or something like that, and the keiki would get, and we'd start making all this noise on the playground as well.
Oh, worse
You know,
yet, though, in the
yeah.
classroom.
Or-
If,
yeah.
you know,
And then start
talk.
talking, and so our kupuna used to say to us, "Oh, wait, you sound like a bunch of minor birds." And so that's how that got started. And
It
so we
did.
thought, oh, this is really, so in the song, the kids go, "Oh, wait."
Oh, wait.
That's why they say that.
Yeah, so,
Yes.
so the whole idea is that here this Malihini comes in from India, brought in from India
True.
years and years ago, and then just liked it here so much that they prospered and they propagated. And so now, of course, when you're near a banyan tree at sundown, you hear these minor birds, not just banyan trees, but all other kinds of large trees, big colonies of minor birds and going jibber jabber chitter
They do.
chatter.
That
So
reflects.
that's what inspired this song.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Can't wait.
All right. Bring on your
All right, Kikis.
Your
Come on, you
Kiki.
little minor birds.
All your talking makes us laugh. Chitter, chatter in the tree, noisy as you can be. Jibber, jabber, chitter, chatter, jibber, jabber, chitter, chatter. Away. Jibber, jabber, all day long. Won't you ever sing your song? Chitter, chatter in the tree, noisy as you can be. Jibber, jibber, jabber, jabber, chitter, chitter, chatter, chatter, jibber, jabber, chitter, chatter. Away. Jibber, jibber, jabber, jabber in the tree, noisy as you can be. Noisy as you can be. Noisy as you can be. Jibber, jabber, chitter, chatter. Away.
All right, we have fun with this next song, and I'll show you why, Auntie. When we are in the schools,
Yes.
we want to talk about Malama. What does it mean, and what are we singing about? In this case,
Well, the word malama means to take care of.
take care of.
Right. So we're talking about taking care of everything around us. So when we say malama ika Aina, we mean to take
That's
care
this one.
of the Aina, which is land.
Right.
And not just land, but the Aina is everything around us as well. So, okay, so
That's our first
one.
verse,
And then
is Malama
that's-
ika Aina.
Right, the first verse. The second verse of the song is taking care of the ocean. Malama ike kai.
That's right.
Kai means ocean. Sometimes moana means ocean also,
Yes.
but in this case it's kai.
Okay, more easy to sing.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, of course, when we're saying also we need to take care of the people, and the people is poe.
Right?
Malama ika poe. So, malama ika aina, malama ika kai, malama ika poe. So these are all kinds of values that we want to make sure our young keiki know, so that as they grow up, they start to really take care of these things. So the best way we find for them to learn these things is really through music.
Yes.
And if we share music, then the keiki begin to hear these when they're young, just like you do. So tell us a little bit about how this affects, or how you do it.
So your mele malama Hawaii, it speaks about the Hawaiian values that we carry every day in our life, and sometimes we don't really realize we are. But malama is a big word of taking care, like in this mele, taking care of the land, aina, taking care of the kai, the ocean, and also the people, our ohana, or just our friends that surrounds us. And that's a very special word that we continue, and we want our children to teach others. And through this music, I learned a lot. And I use this music in my classroom because it teaches about our ahupua'a.
Yes, it
That's
does.
a very important part of who we are on this island. This ahupua'a connects from the mountain to the sea. And in this mele, it connects the mountain to the sea. So you have to sit back and listen to the words, watch the dances, but listen to the words that's in this mele that definitely describes about the ahupua'a, from the mountain to the Aina to the sea. And also, don't forget the po'e, the people, because the people is who takes care of this Aina. Is the people takes care of the land for all of us.
Yes,
Aye.
Mahalo kea kua for a land so fair. The mountains and valleys, fresh green air. Water for our gardens, pure and sweet. Giving life, oh no food to eat. Malama, malama ika aina e aloha e. Malama ike kai e aloha e. Malama ika poe e aloha e. Ike kahi e aloha e. Whales and dolphins fish in the sea. Join in the chorus joyfully. KUMU and KUMU sing along. Everyone has a wonderful song. Malama, malama ika aina e aloha e. Malama ike kai e aloha e. Malama ika poe e aloha e. Ike kahi e aloha e. Kupuna, to all the kupuna e aloha e. To all the mapua e aloha e. To all the keiki e aloha e. Ike kahi e aloha e. Malama, malama ika aina e aloha e. Malama ike kai e aloha e. Malama ika poe e aloha e. Ike kahi e aloha e. Ike kahi e aloha e. Ike kahi e aloha e.
They tell what the composer has written and share this. And through the hula, what you have composed is what they're sharing to everyone, so that we can continue all these traditions of Malama and taking care of the ocean, the people, and especially our Aina. So
And it's
mahalo to all of
especially
you.
important now as we see
Yes.
so much damage has been done, just by
Yes.
overpopulation and all kinds of things that are going on. That
True.
it's more important for us is to really start to think in terms of what's going to be here for us in the future. And if we don't malama now, things will be gone. And so this is why we're looking to see this next generation or the next generations take on this responsibility for our land.
Yes, yes. And our next song is going to tell about a very special cultural and most amazing worldwide
Event.
treasure.
Yeah, and an
and
event. Yeah.
Why don't you tell
Okay,
about it a little
so many of you have seen the movie Moana, and of course that story of Moana, of the rediscovery of their voyaging tradition or their sailing tradition, is the story of Hawaii and of Hokulea, which is, of course, many people know. For those of you who don't know, it's a large voyaging canoe that was built, designed, or extracted from information about what our ancestors might have used to travel here to these islands and to travel all over the Pacific.
Yes, and of course, I'm sure that with your students, as we do when we have ours, we talk about the star, the hoku,
Yes.
and Le'a, happy,
Happy, yes.
Happy
definitely.
Star and what it's done out there.
And the Sailing Star and the Northern Star, you know, the stars was a very important way of the canoe or hokulea to travel because they follow each star versus to cell phones and
Oh, nothing.
computers,
True.
right?
Yes.
So, you know, they use the elements around them.
Yes.
And I think that was such a wonderful way of, and a good way of educating our students and how we can follow the guiding star. Look for these stars that the hokulea, you know, followed during their travel.
Right. Hokulea.
Hokulea.
Hokulea, you are the shining star, star of gladness lighting up Hawaiian skies. High up in the heavens above us, faithfully shine in the night, forever shine, Hokulea. Shine in the night over Hawaii, forever shine, Hokulea. Shine on in history. Hokulea, you are the sailing star, star of gladness gliding on the open sea, dancing on the ocean of destiny, sailing so proud and so free, forever sail, Hokulea. Sail on Moana for Hawaii, forever sail, Hokulea. Sail on in victory, forever sail, Hokulea. Sail on Moana for Hawaii, forever sail, Hokulea. Sail on in history. Sail on in victory. Sail on in
You know, that was spectacular.
Spectacular.
That's beautiful.
Brought
I
us to
just
tears.
love
But
your
you know, like I
dances.
said, because of your music, your composition about the hokulea, it is your music that channels to the dancers that share the story of what you have written about the hokulea
Yes.
and their journey across the waters. And mahalo for writing such a beautiful
Oh, my
melody
goodness. Yeah,
that this
mahalo.
will, your melody will continue on for the next generation so that
Yes.
they'll learn about the hokulea.
Yes, yes,
Maikai,
indeed.
Maikai.
Indeed.
So our next song
Yes.
that we're going to be doing is called Waiola, Water
Waiola.
of Life. Waiola. And you want to talk a little bit
Yes,
about that?
well, we love to do this and talk about it because it talks about our water cycle here in the islands and how important it is from the ocean going up into the clouds. And we talk about clouds of joy. When you say clouds of joy and they happen to be all full of rain, most people think, oh no, that can't be right. But it is, isn't it, Kumu?
It is. Because why? Because from that rain that Malia just talked about, it goes into our system of ahupua.
Yes,
From the
it does.
stream, the kahavai comes down. And what does it do? It provides water for our Aina, it gives water to the kalo, because the kalo provides food for the ohana. And then it goes, of course, down to the ocean, to the kai for the sea animals. So yes, you are right. That is a joy.
It is a joy. And yes.
Yes, so this song celebrates this precious resource that we have. But it's not just a resource, it's actually our life.
It
is
is
life-giving.
water of life.
So that's why we see it like water of life,
Yes, it is.
Wai'ola.
Right. Let's bring in your dancers to see
Sure.
Wai'ola.
All right, we're gonna bring our dancers, and they're gonna use the kala'au, because the kala'au comes from
Yes?
our Aina. And what provides to these trees of the Aina? Of course, the vai, the water, Wai'ola. And here it is, Wai'ola.
Water.
Wai'ola, water of life, from the sea rising high, clouds of joy in the sky, water of life, from the top of the Ahupua'a down to the sea below. Let the water flow, let the kalo grow, let the people of Hawaii know. Wai'ola, water of life, falling rain makes the land come alive, live again, water of life. From the top of the Ahupua'a down to the sea below. Let the water flow, let the kalo grow, let the people of Hawaii know. Wai'ola, water of life, plants and trees grow so green, streams that flow fresh and clean, water of life. From the top of the Ahupua'a down to the sea below. Let the water flow, let the kalo grow, let the people of Hawaii know. Wai'ola, water of life. Wai'ola, water of life. Wai'ola, water of life.
So this next song is a very interesting one. It comes from the area of Ewa, and
yes.
it was originally written as Pupu'a'o Ewa, the shells of Ewa. And the interesting thing, though, it's not really about seashells. You know how Hawaiians use kauna. They use a metaphor.
right.
So when they referred in this song, referring to seashells, they're actually talking about people.
Pearly
And
shells
seeing these
by the
beautiful shells.
seaside.
Yep,
Yeah.
pearly shells.
Our
And you
lo-
know, we love the shells, and like any other thing like shells and rocks, they always represent someone. And so whenever you see a shell, you go, oh, look how ooey, how beautiful, right? You pick it.
Yes.
And it's like a person, you would pick it and you would take care of
Take
it.
care of it, yes,
Malama.
yes.
And also, and what do we do with these shells? We wear it like a
Right.
lei.
Yes.
Because it's really important that we wear it as if this is somebody so close to us.
Yes.
Our friend, our family, a loved one, but also our children. But the most important, our kupuna.
Yes. So our next song, Ohana.
We are family, family, a very special kind of people.